I'm looking at GoFundMe, Consumer Affairs. Um, Overall satisfaction rating is a 2-star based on 40 ratings submitted in the last year. Okay, this company is not yet accredited. See what I'm talking about? Y'all sending money to GoFundMe, a company that's not accredited. More, see reviews below. Submit your own. Want to know more about customer affairs? Okay, let's go down here. If you want to know about a company, you'll know. 67 GoFundMe customer reviews and complaints. Sandra Buford. This was on December 24th, the Christmas Eve. I signed up for a GoFundMe account. Long story short, my husband's motor blew up in his truck. I read everything as I was setting up the account. It said 2.9% plus 30 cents per donation. So they take money from your donations. Why are y'all doing business with this company? Come to find out, they have a mandatory tip charge. Okay, you got to tip them too? It does look like it's optional. It isn't. It is for 15%, and if you pay attention, it's only 10%. Taking money on both ends is truly a scam. Okay, here we go. December the 18th. A friend that has been fighting cancer for the last few years. Last year, they found a lump in her breast. She ended up having a double mastectomy. We are all in the horse community, which is very tight, communicating with everyone, trying to help everyone. We did some other things to raise money and decide to go do a GoFundMe page. Very big mistake. We raised some money and wanted to withdraw the money to help her out with some bills. This was back in September, and now it's almost Christmas. Oh, Lord. GoFundMe. Here we go again. December 16th. I have to share that after setting up an account, nothing ever happened. Never received money, and don't guess I ever will. I think we should all see that except for every large donation, very large donations, this company GoFundMe is a ripoff. Who even owns them? Owns them? They don't even know who owns them. Where is their office? What kind of records are being kept? What percent do they keep? Why are so many people being told they can't get their money? Once the money is donated, it belongs to the person it was donated to. This is a ripoff for most people, from what I see. All right? December 14th. So GoFundMe took away all donations made from my border collie's prostate cancer treatment because I mentioned I was treating with CBD hemp oil. The reason this by said they don't condone illegal drugs. To my donors, I am very sorry and appreciate that you tried to help Mika. So I did a search on GoFundMe for CBD oil, and there are other using the same treatment as I was, and they are not suspended / donated, donation stolen. What are they playing at? Canine discrimination. I am still awaiting any sort of response after numerous attempts to contact them. If they have done this to my campaign, then there are a lot of sick, dying people who will be mad when they have all the funds donated stolen by them, as well as they are all treating with CBD as it states on their campaign. Here's another review. December 8th. We had a GoFundMe account to help my sister so her husband, what in the hell is this lady saying, has lost his job and is very ill, not given long to live. To help pay their rent and buy food, we have asked for the funds. They have accidentally put funds into an account that was closed. They have not refunded us our full amount yet. We have been fighting with them, communicating continuously every day. It says they can write out a check and send that right away. If you look on your contract, this is absolutely ridiculous. Now, they may not have money for the rent and getting an eviction notice, which I will go after GoFundMe for this. I'm so upset with them right now. They are holding our funds and will not give them out. I do not recommend GoFundMe whatsoever. Now, how do I know I can trust these reviews about GoFundMe? There's 972,239 reviews on customer affairs are verified. We require contact information to assure. Okay, so here's another. December the 4th. I made a mistake on the amount donation because I didn't notice that was in DLLS instead on pesos. I follow instructions to refunds that's supposed to be done in 3 to 7 days, and it has been a nightmare. Not only because I still don't have my money back, but all the stress of the family that need the money for the hospital issues. No phone number, no proof of payment, refund to help the bank donor track the refund, just informal emails with no value. Anyone knows where I can demand the company for fraud or the phone number for a really customer service? Thanks. Verify reviewer, and this is December 4th again. After Hurricane Harvey, both our church and house flooded. We set separate accounts to recover the church funds we held for over 2 months. For our house, a donor did not communicate with his spouse about his donation. His wife was able to request a refund. This caused a chain reaction. Now we are stressed trying to recover both the hurricane and the mismanagement. It is almost impossible to communicate with this organization. November 29th. I believe the concept is sound, but the expectation can be flawed. There is no way to get enough exposure for a local benign cause that has no following. People turn to this for help and do not get most cases. November 27. I had a site up to generate funds for a bedridden, dysfunctional wife and never received a dime. So close the site for me. It's a waste of time. And may I go on and on and on. Here's all these complaints. I'm not going to sit here and read all these complaints. Y'all can read them if you want to, but I'm not going to read them. GoFundMe is stealing money. Look at all these complaints. 23 people like, 66 like, 57. If I had a calculator to add up all these people that like this and had the same problem, GoFundMe by Rose Spinal. GoFundMe, based in San Diego, launched in May 2010. Its users collectively raised about $4 million every day in varied categories such as education, medical, volunteer, and emergencies. To date, it has raised in excess of $2 billion. Some say it's the third most successful crowdfunding platform after Kickstarter and Indiegogo. But they have so many reviews, and this is GoFundMe's information and phone number, and that is what I see. Now, for all you people are saying that Dr. Umar Johnson is stealing, GoFundMe might be stealing as well. So Dr. Umar Johnson might have told the truth, because the first person on here said what Dr. Umar Johnson said, that they take 2.9% of donations and a tip. Let me see. Let me go back to this person. Right here. I signed up for GoFundMe account. Long story short, my husband's motor blew up in his truck. I read everything as I was setting up the account. It said 2.9% plus a 30 cents per donation. Come to find out, they have a mandatory tip charge. It does look like it's optional. It isn't. If it is for 15%, and if you pay attention, it is only 10%. Taking money on both ends is truly a scam. So GoFundMe might have ripped off Dr. Umar Johnson as well.